There we go. What is up, everybody? Welcome to another video. Vlog number 2. It's been like 5 years since I made YouTube content on either channel, I think. Well, actually, no. 5 years on the IRL channel. I think maybe 3, no, actually like 2 years or a year and a half on the main channel. The main channel is where I usually do gaming content, World of Warcraft related. And the live stream has been constantly asking me, dude, when are you gonna start the IRL channel? We miss it. And the most requested or the most video that I get talked about is the Swifty eats fire in Tijuana Flats. That's like, dude, everybody remembers that video. The interesting and funny thing is now, like for example on Twitch, you can't eat hot sauce on the stream. It's considered self-harm. Things have changed, man. I don't know if I can still do it on YouTube, but maybe we'll go back to Tijuana Flats and recreate that video. Actually, hold on, I actually think I did recreate that one. I actually had another day where I actually ate more hot sauce. Anyway, so yeah, I'm doing an IRL channel. I'm gonna try to be as consistent as I can. I have a new way of filming content, which is on my iPhone. It's easier, and it's a way that I can actually be a full-time streamer and actually do YouTube content, because I can film everything on my iPhone and I can edit with Imovie. GoPro's great because right now I'm filming on a GoPro. I can import that straight into my iPhone and then grab the footage and just edit with Imovie. It's great. And believe it or not, I don't know why, iMovie is actually faster than my super mega 18 core Intel i9 7980XE 18 core processor PC. And I tested it, dude. I tested like the same like video file or something similar, and iPhone does it much faster. iPhone and iPads for some reason, but maybe that's because iPhones and iPads are designed for video editing. I don't know. All I know is it's faster, more efficient. It's crazy. So the fact that I can do all this, by the way, we're going in the woods. The fact that I can do all this makes me super happy, because that means I can do more IRL content. Now the super edited videos, I'll probably still do those on my main channel, gaming channel. What if we see a snake or a gator? What if we see a snake or a gator? A Snek. It's all possible. I've seen snakes. I've seen snakes. You know what happens if I see a Snek? I bunny hop it. Or a gator. You jump it. Ah. What it? I gotta concentrate. I want to take you guys, now that I'm actually, I love doing this type of content. Filming on my e-bike. I got this e-bike about maybe a year ago, and e-bikes are very expensive, but I got a really good deal on this one. This happened to be we happened to go to Santos, me and a friend of mine, and we went to one of these bike shops, and I just went to rent a bike. I heard they had e-bikes, so I went to go rent this bike. So I went out and I used it, and it was amazing. Mainly because you can go miles and miles and miles and not get tired. I was like, this is perfect for me as a content creator. This is great. So I used it to jump, and I noticed that jumping, it was very stable. I guess because it's a little heavier, like it was very stable jumping. So then what I did was I let my friends that are like really experienced at bike riding, I let them all ride it. And all of them, well, Joel especially told me, dude, get this bike, dude. And he did big mega jumps with this bike. He's like, the bike's full suspension. He was like, dude, this bike is awesome for jumping. Just get this bike. And then it was It was one of the bikes that they used on, I'm not gonna go to the end of the dock, but hold on. It was one of the bikes that they used to rent out, and they had only been renting it out for maybe, I would say, a couple weeks. So it was pretty much brand new. This bike normally costs like $6,000, brand new. I got it for $4,700. New, I mean technically new, but it was like a demo model that they had there so people can try it.
Now he's in the water mostly.
Well, we can go to the end of the dock now. Stay out of people's way. All right, so we're gonna go to the end of the dock. By the way, this lake right here is full of alligators. This lake is famous in Florida, and it's known for, like, you know, whenever there's problematic alligators and people, you know, capture them, catch and release, this is where they release them, in this lake. So this became the designated lake to release alligators in. So it's a very, very dangerous lake to swim in, and hence the warning signs. There it is. Warning, wildlife habitat. So anyway, I've been using my bike for quite a bit, and my friend, the one who told me to buy the bike, he actually sold his bike and just uses this. I call him an evil genius. He actually but the thing is, I don't ride my bike on the weekends. So he borrows my bike on the weekends, and he goes and takes it jumping, and he goes to the bike trails, and then I ride it during the week. Not every day. I like going, now I'm gonna probably be riding my bike maybe 2 or 3 times a week, that's it. And then on the rest of the days I do other stuff. Let me put this on turbo. On the rest of the days I'll do like skateboarding, between the other days, skateboarding, skimboarding on the beach, ride the jet ski. I'm trying to become like super active. I'm on a getting back in shape mission. I want to get back to the way I was when I had, I think it was the first and second gaming house where I could do a seated handstand. So I'm just doing sports. And I thought it would be a good idea if I just started the IRL channel and broadcasted all this too, right? Because I have fun. We see some awesome stuff. And I get to share it with you guys. I'm actually going to stream when I get home. This video, I'm probably going to edit it tonight, and I'll probably release it tonight. Since I can edit it so fast with the iPhone, it only takes me like an hour to edit it. I could do it while watching TV. All right. And then some of you guys might be asking, but Swifty, why didn't you start your IRL channel sooner? And the problem was I didn't have an editor. Yeah, and then I guess just time flew. I just went into streaming full-time, and yeah, time just flew by, man. Years went by, you know, streaming, because I'm basically a full-time streamer. And I was thinking, how can I stream full-time and do YouTube? And then I think we figured out a way with iPhone, so I'm happy about that. I'm gonna pass all these bikers. Turbo. E-bikes. Oh, you don't get tired as much. Oh. These bikes are cool, like this bike that you see this person on, where you're lying down completely. But I don't really trust that bike because it's too low to the ground, and then cars don't see you. You know, it's more likely that the cars will see a person that's standing up. So I feel like it's dangerous, and I feel like you shouldn't ride those on the street, maybe just on the bike trails. All right, so what are we gonna do? Woo! I think we're gonna go like 5 miles. So I got to do a vlog 5 miles, and I'm interested to test out the wind to see if this is protecting the wind, because it's actually pretty windy today. All right, All right, so today is gonna be a very, very, very busy month for me. This month, a lot of crazy things are happening. For one, I'm getting married. Actually, when am I getting married? Oh no, it's next month, my bad. Next month I'm getting married, but this month my girlfriend's moving in with me. So I'm kind of excited about that. Or my fiance is moving in with me. So you're gonna probably see her a lot. On the live stream, she's gonna be around. So yeah, I'm trying to become very, very active, because when I was streaming full time, I actually got to the point where I was actually streaming a lot, especially there's this game that came out from World of Warcraft. It was called Season of Mastery, and it was basically classic World of Warcraft again, but with some minor changes to make it more challenging, and it made it easier to do the rank 14 grind. Hey doggy! Made it easier to do the rank 14 grind. So I did the rank 14 grind again, and I got to rank 14 on my shaman. Now, in order to get that done, I literally had to quit a lot of stuff. I had to quit the gym, especially the last 2 to 3 weeks of the grind. I had to only spend just grinding, like 12, no, actually no. At the very end, I was doing 14 to 17 hours a day. And I remember the last week, I think I was sleeping 5 hours a night. I was sleeping and setting my alarm clock, and only with 5 hours of sleep going for another 17 hours. It was insane. Insane. But we did it. Now, I ended up streaming a lot of hours, so it was good for the channel, but at the same time, not going to the gym, being inactive for so long, it really did a number. It hurt me physically. I gained some weight, stuff started hurting, because if you don't use it, you lose it. So now I'm on a mission to get super back into shape. I'm going over the top exercise. In reality, what I really want, I keep telling my girlfriend, I'm gonna get my 18 pack for the summer. She's like, you're gonna get an 18 pack? Oh yeah, I'm determined. I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna do exercise, I'm gonna skateboard, I'm gonna get in shape for summer. Wait, isn't it already summer? No, we're in spring. We have, no, before my, I think I have a month left to my wedding. I wanna be at least a couple pounds lighter for my wedding. Whew. I wonder if I can skimboard with this GoPro. I don't know, because yeah, maybe. No, I'd have to put it in my hand. I think it'd have to be in my hand or in my mouth. I know there's a mouth that you bite on. I think I have one in the garage. You bite on it, and then it's for surfing, right? But I can use it for skimboarding, because the thing about having a camera and skimboarding, you want it facing where you're facing like this, because you're sideways. So if you're sideways, your chest is going to be recording sideways. So you want it to be in your mouth. You always stop at the lights. It's a law they passed. Well, it's been here. There's a law in Florida. You, as a biker, you have to stop at the lights. I see a lot of bikers, they don't do it. They just fly through, but I mean, it's too dangerous here. People, too many people are texting and driving. At least from what I've noticed, a lot of the drivers, they do respect those crosswalks. So I never had a close call. Before, I used to ride my bike on the street, like on the side, on the shoulder. No, actually, no, I would ride on the sidewalk. And then I would come across intersections and, you know, I'd walk my bike across. And I almost got hit by cars maybe twice. Twice I almost got hit. And I'm the most careful person ever. I'm like this. Looking both ways, making sure no cars coming, and I almost got hit twice. But it was people texting, people looking down, you know? And I'm like, ah! So ever since like that happened twice, I'm like, no. So now I stick to the bike trails. I no longer ride on the roads. Either bike trails or I go to the mega bike trails where they have jumps and stuff like that. So if you're thinking about getting an e-bike, which is what I have, I suggest get a full suspension, or at least not just only front suspension. Of course you save a lot of money just for front suspension, but like for example, recently my dad was looking to buy an e-bike. So he saw the cost, they're just outrageously overpriced. So my dad, to save money, he bought a cheaper one. But I told him about the suspension. You got to have at least some suspension. So he bought one with front wheel suspension. And then after riding it for a couple weeks, he's like, dude, this is killing my butt. Like he hit the bumps and he just feels it all. And I said, Dad, yeah, you don't have rear suspension. So, but what he did was he bought a seat that has its own suspension, and he says, oh, now it's awesome. So now he has rear suspension in the form of a seat. But like if you're gonna buy a bike, an e-bike, I think rear suspension is very important. This one's full suspension. So this bike can go anywhere. It's designed for jumping, downhill, rocks, logs. It can go anywhere. It's awesome. So I love it. And it can go on roads if I want to. And then what I can do is I can tighten the suspension. If I'm going to go on the roads, it has these little levers down here. But I just leave it, since it's an e-bike, I already leave it with full suspension, because at any moment in time I go crossroads, see? Oh! This is a nice neighborhood. I think the houses are too close together. What do you guys think? Look at the space in between the houses. Oh! Dude, the houses here are so expensive. Those houses are $600,000 each. Minimum. They started at $300,000, but once COVID hit and everybody started moving to Florida, they went up to $600,000 starting. I always take this shortcut through this neighborhood. I used to live close by here, and I used to cut through this neighborhood all the time. That's why I know where it is. And I always like going around here. It's a nice scenic little lake. And if I'm gonna be filming vlogs, I might as well show pretty stuff. What I can do is I can take you to, there's a lake in, I think it's in Altamont Springs here in Florida. There's a lake, and they made a dock, and it's really nice. But the only thing is they play music, and you hear it all around the dock. And they don't allow bikes, so that would be jogging. I'd have to do jogging. I'm out of breath. So yeah, when I exercise too, exercise is good in a way, especially if I'm gonna do YouTube content. I love it. Because way back in the day when I used to make YouTube content for my main channel, World of Warcraft, youtube.com/JohnSJU. So when I did content for that one, sometimes I would leave the house, I wouldn't know what I was gonna do. I had no idea. I ran out of ideas, basically, you know what I mean? What am I gonna do today? I have no idea. I'd go to the gym, work out, And then on the way home, I had ideas running in my head. And I don't know what it is. Is it blood rushing to your brain? Or your brain getting oxygen from your increased heart rate? I don't know what it is, but all the ideas that I've ever come up with have been after going to the gym and working out. All right, so you guys want to hear the list of the activities that we're going to be doing? Oh, skateboarding twice a week, bike riding twice a week. That's 4 days, right? All right. On the weekends, of course, we're going like to the beach, and I'm always going to take my skimboard. So skimboarding once a week. So that's 5 days. We have 2 more days. Maybe I should take a day off. What should I do on the 6th day? Yeah, I'll take 1 day off and I'll do something with my girlfriend, whether it be like kayaking, or going to like a theme park, something that involves a lot of walking. And then on the last day, we take off, a free day. But the thing is, like, to me, this is not a job, like, or it's not a job, meaning it's not like, oh, I gotta go do exercise. No, these are all activities that are fun. I love it. I look forward to doing it, especially like skateboarding. Snek? I'm gonna take you guys skateboarding, but I gotta shed some weight too. I skate better when I'm when I lose some weight. If I try to do some tricks at my current weight, I'll break my board. So I guess since I'm gonna be filming this vlog a lot, I can tell you what I weighed myself this morning. What I weigh? I weigh, what do I weigh? I think I was 208. So I'll give you guys a progress updated. 208. And like in a week, I'll tell you what I weighed that week. We'll see how many weeks it takes. Oh. I've seen snakes go like this across. I'm like, ah! Ah! Ah, snake! Ah! Ah, snake! Did you see it? Oh! Oh! Dude, it was a black snake. Dude, I stopped. Did you see it? Oh my God. Snake! Oh! Oh! Guys, we saw a snake. Oh my gosh. I almost ran over it. I'm glad I wasn't going too fast, man. Holy moly. I think it was chasing something, trying to eat it. What a coincidence, talking about snakes. My gosh, dude. Oh, I forgot. There's another sport I want to do, but I don't know if I can do that here that much because the waves aren't just that good here, you know? I like boogie boarding, not so much surfing, because I had a motorcycle accident and I lost my pinky and I broke my knee. Like my knee has like this big scar, but it happened in my early 20s, my motorcycle accident. So, you know, having it happen to me at so young, I was able to recover completely from it. But I still have, you know, problems getting up on a surfboard with my knee, because my knee can bend really a lot, but in order to get up on a surfboard, your knee has to completely bend yoga style to be able to like get up on the board, like snap, pop up on your board. And I have problems doing that. So that I could surf if I'm already standing up, you know, and I can get like maybe towed into a wave, I can surf it. I've been able to get up on board, but the problem is it applies too much pressure on my lower back when I try to stand up, because my front foot drags. So it puts a lot of pressure on my lower back, and then my lower back hurts after I do a surfing session. So I'm limited to surfing boogie board. And what I like boogie board is surfing reef waves, which is Puerto Rico's perfect for that. But it's something that I'd have to do. I would love to do it. I mean, if I can plan a trip to go to Puerto Rico, specifically just to go surfing, because the tickets are really cheap right now, right? I don't know how. The gas prices are up, but the tickets are down. It's like $50 to go to Puerto Rico. So what I do is I track like cold fronts and storms, and then I set up my trip to go there. But I'm gonna need a transportation. I might have to get myself a car. Like if I'm gonna be going back and forth to Puerto Rico, I have to get myself a car, and then I'll leave it at my sister's house, and then my sister lives there, so I can stay with her whenever I go to town. But at least I'll have a car, and then I can move around and go do adventures. I could probably do IRL streams there too. I could do IRL streams while I'm there. Oh, I'd love to take trips. Dude, I want to get out. I want to do trips. I feel like getting out is life, man. I guess maybe it's because I've been stuck behind my computer for so long. Oh my God, that's electric. Dude, you crazy maniac. You're not getting any exercise? Well, maybe he is. I don't know. Getting out is life, dude. This is amazing. And getting out and doing something that you enjoy, something that you love, it's amazing. Like this last weekend, I went to the beach and I was like, my God, I miss the beach. Because I lived in Puerto Rico. I used to go to the beach all the time to go surfing. That was life. That was my passion. So now I've got other hobbies. You know, I've got skateboarding. I've got mountain biking. I'm so glad I got into mountain biking, dude. And I'm so glad I'm able to jump. You know, I thought that to learn how to jump with this mountain bike and actually do big jumps, I thought I needed to be a little kid and learn from, you know, it's like somebody asking me, hey, I'm already an adult and I want to start skateboarding. I'm like, no, you got to learn when you're a kid, dude. Because what happens is while you're learning, you fall, and you fall hard, you know, crash and burn, blah, blah, but you're a kid. So, you know, you brush that off. The next day, you might be limping one day and the next day you're fine as a kid, you know? So it's perfect to learn skateboarding when you're a kid. Now, since I have a lifetime experience of skateboarding, I can do tricks and stuff like that, you know, a person that's trying to start off wouldn't be able to do. But the same was for biking, right? I got into biking and my friends had experience and jumps. I'm doing jumps, and you know, when you jump on these bikes, you don't jump like 5 feet. You do like 10-foot gaps. Where if you crash, it's gonna hurt. But then that's how I learned how to trust the bike. It's like a motorcycle. It's got the shocks, so the shocks can absorb the impact. You just have to, you know, trust the bike, not get scared, not hit the brakes when you're going down a ramp, or not to hit the front brake or the brakes too hard. And but I'm surprised I was actually able to learn, and I actually started doing the small jumps, because you go up from there. I do the small jumps. Now I'm working on the medium jumps. Well, actually, no. When I go back, I'm going to probably have to start at the small jumps again. All right, I think we're going to turn around. I think this is probably further than 5 miles. I'm not sure. I don't know how long the video's been going on. But I could keep going, but then it'd be a 20-mile bike ride. I think I got to get home and stream. So I just wanted to give you guys a little update of what the plans are for the channel for the future. I do want to remain consistent with this channel and upload a lot. And I do want to maybe perhaps upload on my Spanish channel. I have a Spanish channel too for my Spanish audience. And since I can do everything on my iPhone, it's easy peasy, man. It's awesome. So I think I can maintain consistency. We'll see how it goes. This is the second video, and there was only a 1-day gap. You know, my sister told me, why don't you just do a video once a week? You know, then it'd be easier. But I'm like, oh man, I think I can be a little bit more consistent than that. Maybe 3 times a week, maybe daily is a little bit difficult, you know, because I like doing outdoor activities. I don't like, you know, filming at home all the time. I mean, coffee time episodes would be okay. Well, you guys haven't, I haven't shown the house that I live in right now on this channel. So maybe in the next video I'll do a tour of the house. The next video it'll be a tour of the new house that I'm living in. Actually, my fiance is moving in with me though, so we're gonna be moving in. She's actually my neighbor. She lives a couple houses down from me right now, so it's gonna be easy to move. Wow. She's gonna let me keep the closet, guys. By the way, I stream from my closet. I have a big closet. It's like a walk-in closet with a door and everything. So I was like, when I first moved into the house, I was like, hey, my desk fits in here. So I put the desk in there, the stand-up desk, I put it in the chair, bam, I started streaming. Because the thing is, I respect, you know, my noise levels, you know, for everyone else in the house. So I wanted to enclose myself in a little closet, or a big closet, so that people, I won't keep them up at, especially when I do late night streams or I yell. Sometimes I yell, I get excited. I get like donations and subs and I get all excited. And I go, girl! So she's gonna let me keep the closet, but she's gonna have to get like a dresser or something. Oh, I heard him sneaking up behind me. Shall we catch up? We can go fast. Dude, we could put on turbo. Turbo. How fast can my bike go? 28 miles an hour. It can go faster. Whew. Also, leave in the comments what you guys want to see me do. Another thing I'm gonna do, and I didn't do it last time because I was with my family, we're just chilling, was I went to Topgolf for the first time. Wow, that was cool. Topgolf is awesome. And you get to tee off there or actually play real golf. That'd be kind of cool too. I'd want to make it so that I'd have a camera that you can actually zoom in on the ball. I like the Topgolf because it has these chips in the ball, and then when you hit the ball, you can see on the monitor where the ball is go flying through the air. Like it tracks it real time. And it shows you exactly where the ball went. It's awesome. So skimboarding, oh, that could be on the day. Remember, there was one day that I was gonna do something with my girlfriend. Like we can go to the springs. They have a lot of springs here in Florida, really nice ones. We can go kayaking up the springs. There's a place called Crystal River, and it's near the West Coast in the Gulf, and they have crystal clear mangroves. So what they do is they rent glass bottom kayaks. You can Google it, Crystal River. They have glass bottom kayaks, and you kayak and you can see the manatees under the water. Super clear water. So I can do that, and we can just do kayaking for the day. There's, you guys can Google this too. There's a place called Devil's Den, and it's a sinkhole, and it's crystal clear spring water inside a cave, and we can swim in there. That would be cool too. We can film that. There's another place I want to take you guys to. I'm gonna make a list. Is the Serpentarium, and the last time I was there, it was a long time ago, but they had a giant king cobra. And what they do is they milk it, right? So, but they release it. A ginormous king cobra. It was like 5 foot high or 6 foot high like this. And the guy caught it with his hands. And then he milked it in a big glass. And it had a whole bunch of venom. I was like, what the heck? And I wonder if they still do that, you know? Serpentarium. Would you guys want to see the alligators? There's a place actually near where I live where they have a whole bunch of alligators. They're everywhere. Now we don't want to see alligators, right? Dolphins, yeah. Oh my God, that was good exercise, man. Woo, I feel good. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. Fun stuff we can do in Florida, maybe stuff that I don't even know about. Anything involving exercise, walking, or a sport. Oh, there's another thing. Hold on, I'm mentioning stuff that I remember and that I want to do. There's this place that has these ropes that you hang on to, and it's wakeboarding, and they have obstacles and everything. I've seen it on the side of the road. I think it's down toward Disney, toward that area. It's wakeboarding. I definitely want to do that. And I could probably do that with a GoPro, or I could put the GoPro in my mouth, or I could put it on my helmet. I could put a helmet. I could put the GoPro on the helmet. I think I could definitely film that for sure. Yeah. Oh man, I'm gonna make a list. Let's see if we can keep the activities going every day. Well, anyway, you know what? Let's go down. Let me show you down the ramp. I'm gonna go down this ramp. All right, we did a 360. Hold on, there's these steps I want to go down so you guys can see what this bike can do. I'm kind of scared. I haven't done this in a while. Holy moly, scared. Oh! Hey, I almost fell, okay? Shh, I almost fell. No. If that would have been a big ramp, I would have probably fallen. I gotta practice that. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll see you guys in the next adventure. Nos vemos.